Alright besties, today I would like to talk about Korea's beauty standards, specifically portrayed in the K-pop industry. As you may already know, K-pop idols are very pretty and awesome and hot, and all of them have their own charms. However, the way netizens treat some of these idols and the way that this is reflected on their fan bases show just how toxic beauty standards can be to our society. Okay, so I would like to start off with a disclaimer saying that I am in no way bashing any of these idols. I literally love all of them. And actually the point of this video is to bring light to the horrendous standards that they are held to, as this is an important issue that needs to be discussed. I would also like to put a warning before we start the video, because I'll be talking about heavy topics such as extreme diets and eating disorders. If this may trigger you or affect you in any way, please do not continue watching the video. Okay, so to start, I'm going to throw a bunch of statistics at you to make this seem super professional. Approximately 35% of people across the globe are unhappy with their bodies. In South Korea specifically, 63.5% of the entire population is trying to lose weight, even though only around 30.9% of the population is actually counted as overweight. A big factor of this negative body image issue is social media's beauty standards portrayal. In South Korea, the social media and entertainment industry is currently being dominated by a wave of influencers, K-pop idols, and of course their influence has gradually spread across the entire world. So basically, the idols themselves are signed to a company that holds them accountable for creating amazing performances that catch the attention of as many people as possible. Therefore, many idols believe that it is part of their job to fit into Korean beauty standards in order to gain popularity, even if they disagree with the harsh expectations of those beauty standards. To quote ITZY's Ryujin,
저희 직업상 좀 필요한 부분이기도 하고 자기 관리라는 것 자체가. 그래서 뭔가 아이돌이 말라야 된다라기보다는 좀 무대를 할 때 좀 더 말라야 춤선도 예쁘고 그리고 좀 무대 의상도 더 스펙트럼 넓게 입을 수 있고 이런 것 때문에 빼야겠다는 결심을 하는 거지 좀 뭐랄까 난 무조건 말라야 돼 마른 게 예쁘니까 라고 생각을 해서 빼는 건 아닌 것 같아요.
So, as you can tell from Ryujin's interview, she discusses that they shouldn't be expected to look skinny just to fit into beauty standards. Contrary to what she said though, I genuinely don't think the idols should have to be skinny in order to put on beautiful performances, because those performances should only be a reflection of their talent and hard work. At this point, you may ask, what are these so-called Korean beauty standards anyways? According to my research overall, South Koreans strive for an innocent and youthful look, emphasizing natural and flawless beauty. These standards include a small face, pale and flawless skin, large eyes that are usually accentuated with aegyeosal, and a very slim hourglass figure. Although the expectations don't seem very grand or ambitious, it's nearly impossible to achieve a perfect appearance that fits all of the Korean beauty standards. Nevertheless, both Korean and international netizens constantly attack their idols for not having or maintaining a perfect visual appearance. The hate and criticism sometimes cause the idols to lose self-confidence and become insecure of their appearances and bodies. This is seen in Chaeryeon's interview in ITZY's YouTube video, Letters to Mitzi.
댓글을 보다가 그냥 애들은 예뻐서 좋겠다 약간 이런 댓글 보면은 그냥 저는 뭔가 속상해요. 저도 똑같아요. 그냥 뭔가 안아주고 싶고 네, 저한테 좀 미안.
In the most extreme cases, idols resort to harmful dieting practices in response to backlash from criticizing fans, one of the most notable diets being ITZY's apple, sweet potato, and protein shake diet. I'm sure most of you have already heard of this diet. Not only are these diets extremely damaging to idols' overall health, but working out and dancing daily on top of restricting their nutrition intake can lead to severe accidents. Additionally, the unhealthy beauty standards from the K-pop industry reflects upon the K-pop group's fans and the general audience. I think that the best word to describe this would be lookism, not the webtoon. Well, actually kind of the webtoon. Anyways, lookism is a term defined as discrimination or prejudice based on physical appearance that doesn't really fit into our normal notions of beauty. This also means that beauty is a very important factor that may play a role in opportunities, jobs, and normal everyday life. Of course, lookism is present in every country and society, but it's especially prominent in South Korea. As a result, Korea is one of the world's top countries with the most plastic surgery operations and services. In fact, it's so common that some parents use plastic surgery as a reward for matters such as exemplary test grades. In recent years, the wide exposure of K-pop to Korea and the world has started to contribute greatly to the concept of lookism. It has raised the standards for Korean beauty, and many people around the world have even started to romanticize Korea and its beauty standards due to K-pop. At the same time, K-pop fans have shared that they started to compare themselves with the idols, highlighting the danger of having idols being the body image role models for fans around the world. According to a fan comment I super professionally found on Reddit, looking back now, I think part of my draw to girl groups was that they motivated me to look more like them. I ate less than they did, dedicated all of my spare time to exercising, so why were they so pretty and I still so ugly? This very sad quote shows firsthand how the influence of K-pop idols can control their fans' concept of beauty. And I don't mean that the idols are like purposefully pushing their skinny agenda on everyone. It just becomes hard not to compare yourself with people that you look up to as role models, which is also what the word idol literally means. By being forced to maintain a beautiful idol image, the idols can unintentionally negatively alter their fans' perception of their own bodies. In conclusion, I strongly believe that our beauty standards have gotten way too far and are detrimental to our society. I tied this in with K-pop just because I like K-pop and I know lots of other people like K-pop, but the moral of the story is that we shouldn't compare ourselves to people on social media or the entertainment industry because one, a lot of it isn't actually real, and two, we just have to accept that it's not a realistic goal for us to set. I hope this video brought to light the dangers of beauty standards and holding ourselves and our idols accountable for meeting those standards. Hopefully, we can start turning the idol image around to be more healthy and even better than they are now.